Primordial Omen. In the age before memory, something was already watching. Prologue. Before the first word was spoken, before the first fire was named, before the gods arrived with their gifts and their hunger, there was only the earth, raw, forming, alive in ways nothing had yet learned to describe. And above it all, rising every single morning without instruction, without worship, without asking anything in return, the sun. This is not a story about gods. This is a story about what happens when gods find us. Remember that difference. It matters more than anything else in what follows. Chapter 1. The Way of Life. For as long as we have known, this was our way of life. Harsh, unforgiving, a world that did not know our names and would not have cared if it did. We were small things on a large earth. We knew this not as a philosophy, but as a daily fact, felt in the cold that settled into bones before dawn, in the hunger that walked beside us like a shadow, in the sound of something large moving through the dark just beyond the reach of our fires. But we were alive, and there is something in the living, something stubborn and unreasonable and refusing, that does not care about the size of the world pressing down on it. We moved, we hunted, we followed the great herds across plains that had no edges we could see, reading the sky for weather, reading the earth for water, reading each other for the wordless signals that meant safety or danger or grief. We shared this world with all manner of beasts, creatures of land and sky and deep water, some of them vast beyond reason, some of them quick as thought and twice as deadly. We were not the strongest things here. We knew that, too. What we were was persistent, adaptable, capable of carrying information forward in time in a way nothing else seemed to manage, not in our bodies, not written anywhere, but in the space between one generation opening its eyes and the next one learning to keep them open. For this world was young, alive in a way that felt almost violent. Volcanoes reshaping coastlines overnight, rivers deciding to become somewhere else, the very ground beneath our feet still arguing with itself about what shape it wanted to be. The planet still forming, still finding its place among the stars, just as we were still finding ours. And above it all, every morning, without fail, without exception, without the need for prayer or sacrifice or understanding, the sun rose. We did not worship it then, we simply lived by it, the way a plant does not worship the rain, but cannot exist without it. That was enough. For a long time, that was everything. Chapter 2. What we learned. We did not choose this life.